out the lights.
We're gonna call all our friends. We're gonna let them know when the party begins. And then we'll groove it up good. We'll make the best of it. Come on.
Hey, Dean, you really caused the scene.
Hey, cause the scene.
Hey, Dean, now you know what I mean.
Oh, know what I mean.
Everyone is having a ball. Beaver dancing all out in the hall. The landlady said the music's too loud. But when she saw the fun we had, she joined the crowd.
And she said, stop your feet. Come on and clap. Let's start our beat. And then we'll shout. On top of it, we'll make the best of it.
That was the fall of 1963. Dean and Jean doing Hey Jean, Hey Jean. Hi everyone, this is Chucko, broadcasting from the Super Z this weekend.
Super Z 103.
Tired of slipping and a sliding with a long tall salad. Peeking and a hiding, ducking back in the alley. Don't wanna rip it up, don't wanna dance with Annie. I've got a brand new lover, name is Short Fat Fanny. One day when I was visiting at Heartbreak Hotel, that's where I met Fanny and she sure looks swell. I told her that I loved her, I never leave her. She put her arm around me, gave me fever. She's my tutti booty, I love the child so. She wants me like a hound dog everywhere I go. Whenever I'm around, I'm on my P's and Q's. She might step on my blue suede shoes. Well, at a honky-tonk party just the other night, Fanny got jealous and she started a fight. Because I was dancing with Mary Lou, I had to call Jim Dandy to the rescue. Short Fat Fanny, she's my heart's desire. Short Fat Fanny sets my soul on fire. On Monday we were married on Blueberry Hill. Now we so happy and I love her still. She's my big fat tutti booty and I love the child so. She walks me like a hound dog everywhere I go. Whenever I'm around, I'm on my P's and Q's. But she might step on my blue suede shoes. Well, at a honky-tonk party just the other night, Fanny got jealous and she started a fight. Because I was dancing with Mary Lou, I had to call Jim Dandy to the rescue. Short Fat Fanny is my heart's desire. Got the kind of love that sets my soul on fire. Short Fat Fanny, well, I love her so. I'll never let Short Fat Fanny go.
Good time rock and roll oldies. Super Z 103.
Bumble Twin Spin. Bumble from way back there in fall of '61. Be Bumble, the Stingers, and the Nut Rocker, and I'm going to have to go back again and get the record off and look at the thing at the oldies station. Of course, it's the I was going to say Bumble Boogie, but no, I've got my new glasses and my eyes are crossed. It's the Bumble Boogie.
Solid gold.
I was lucky to get out of that one alive at Oldies Mountain Radio.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar.
Oh, hell yes.
And be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a mule?
Yeah, tell me about a mule now.
A mule is an animal with four funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears.
Just like you did.
His back is bony and his brain is weak. He's just
Big D and Little Eva. That from, I guess that's August, September of 63. I haven't got this written down. I couldn't read it anyway. With these, ladies and gentlemen, I only have one eye anyway. And a few weeks ago, I walked on my glasses. I stepped on them. I broke them. And the show that I did was catastrophic. I couldn't even read the labels. I kind of held them up and recognized them. Well, I bought a pair of reading glasses from the store down the road, and I'm just having trouble getting adjusted to them. Perhaps I didn't get them just right. I got them so that I could read my computer and my cell phone. But here in the studio, the stuff is, the records, rather the carts and the records are, well, the records are now, they're down on the floor, and the carts are out in front of me, and I have to get close to even read the labels on them. I've got to get a different adjustment. So if I get some of these messed up, hey, that's what's happening. Just try to, go with me, okay? Chucko, the Oldies Channel.
Good time rock and roll oldies. Super Z 103.
All right, now tracking on up now to 64.
You're hanging around with a very bad crowd, making trouble everywhere you go. Every night the neighbors hear you shouting loud, putting on a big, big show. Well, don't be that way, Jimmy boy. Don't do what those other rebels do. Just walk like a man, like I know you can, and I'll give all my love to you. Jimmy boy, I'll give all my love to you. My friends keep telling me day after day, you're not as bad as you pretend to be. Deep inside, know you're really not that way. So why must you act so foolishly? Well, don't be that way, Jimmy boy. Don't do what those other rebels do. Just walk like a man, like I know you can, and I'll give all my love to you. Jimmy boy, I'll give all my love to you. Know you're a bad boy, love you just the same, and all the love I have for you is true. But I don't wanna love until you tame, until I see the good stuff going through. Well, don't be that way, Jimmy boy. Don't do what those other rebels do. Just walk like a man, like I know you can, and I'll give all my love to you. Jimmy boy, I'll give all my love to you. Jimmy boy, I'll give all my love to you. I love you, Jimmy boy. I need you, Jimmy boy. I want you, Jimmy boy.
That's it's her. It's Carol Shaw. Carol Shaw on Atco. That's Behind My Head. I go reach back here on turntable number 2, and I'll give you the number on it. It's 456278. Jimmy Boy and Carol, baby. Carol, I heard that before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to listen to Larry Hall now and his girlfriend.
Sandy took every sweet thing like sugar and spice, ice cream and candy, everything nice. They put it together and gave it a name. Sandy. I'm a fool for Sandy. Her eyes are like heaven, her lips are divine. Young love is tender, gentle and kind, and everywhere I go, there you will find Sandy. I'm a fool for Sandy.
Simple Simon.
Here's a killer now from 63, The Ideals.
I'm a fool for you, and I wake up for my money. Oh yeah, but I was lonely as can be. And I let it go, as sweet as honey. Oh yeah, now my money's gone, and so is she. I'm such a fool.
If the fool is with your daughter, you ain't got no right to holler.
She said, Simon, honey, if you love me, oh yeah, I'd be your knight, Simon, yeah. So I went down, with my good friend cooler, oh yeah, Simon, and gave him everything. I'm such a fool.
It's alright, easy life, but no payment will be life.
What a true soul, when the papers go through time. Oh yeah, Sarah me, weeks they can't hide. She's been gone 6 months, not the country life. Oh yeah, but I still pay for the education. Like candy fruit.
It will get much more in time if those payments ain't on time.
That's a story of a sad lad. A simple Simon. Now his gal took him for everything. Anyway, those are The Ideals. It's on Which Records? And now for the Sunshine Seekers. I'm not going to talk over the rest of this.
Radio, you're a constant companion. Radio, your traveling friend. In your home, in your pocket or car. Dial a smile wherever you are. Radio, your constant companion. Radio, your family friend.
Tentacles, playing all weekend long at the Hellhole Drive-In Theater.
Fact. The most dangerous creature of the sea is not the great white shark or the killer whale. It is the giant octopus. Fact. It may weigh almost 8 tons, with tentacles in excess of 100 feet. Fact. Octopi will attack humans, and the results are usually fatal. American International presents Tentacles, starring John Huston, Shelley Winters, Bo Hopkins, Claude Akins, and Henry Fonda. Tentacles, the most gripping suspense you will ever experience. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Special uniform police will supervise admissions.
Yes, I told everybody you meant nothing to me. Yes, I told everybody I had rather be free. Whoa, whoa, but now that you're gone, I know I was wrong. I am all alone in the world. Gee, but I miss that girl. I know she once loved me. Not a doubt in my mind. And I know that a true word, love I'd never find. Oh, I did her wrong by leading her on. Now I'm alone in the world. Gee, but I miss that girl. Oh, I did her wrong by leading her on. Now I'm alone in the world. Gee, but I miss that girl.
Gee, but I miss that girl. That's an old one. That's Paul Peak on NRC Records. And gee, but you know what the rest of that is. That's a good one. I got that one at a garage sale for 15 cents. That's probably one of those $1,000 records. I had this guy call up crying. He said, I called this guy over in someplace in the East, and he said he wanted $60. $60 for the Jimmy Jones record that I played last week. I says, man, you are crazy, because I got that in the junk shop in St. Louis for $1. Just saying. Remember the old saying by Eileen McMahon in 1932, use well before shaking. All these songs are free on YouTube. If you like them, just listen to them. If you like our show, listen to them. I'm just exposing these songs again to you. These are songs that I played during my career. So if you like these songs, they're all free right here. Don't let these guys give you a ride. Here's the great boss sound from 16-3 now, and Darlene Love. And today I met the boy I'm gonna marry.
Today I met the boy I'm gonna marry. He's all I've wanted all my life and even more. He smiled at me and gee, the music started playing. Here comes the bride when he walked through the door. Today I met the boy I'm gonna marry. The boy whose life and dream and love I wanna share.
was the guy's claim to fame. It was the Wall of Sound, and that came around 62, and it was gone by around 65 when the British invasion came in. Even though he laid it down with some different artists, it never flew again, and that's sad. The guy was frankly a genius, really great. Phil Spector, and he had a bad ending, but he left behind all his songs, and it's just genius, great stuff. Gee, but I missed that girl, Paul Peak. I was just looking. That's in the original National Recording Company jacket. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of these jackets are just going to pieces. They're like papyrus. They're like tissue paper. They're just gone. The copy of Simple Simon by the Ideals, which I played just after that, I put in one of the brand new jackets dedicated, or rather sent to us by one of our dedicated listeners, Boss Greg from Up East. Thank you, Greg. Anyway, Simple Simon is now resting in one of your great jackets. 63 had so many records. We're going to do 263 records in a row. This next one, probably, I'd say next to none of you ever heard this, but this record was just as fluent as our station is here on the YouTube. This record, I mean, everybody was listening to it, but nobody could understand a word. But it did have Wabbo. Wabbo on the Jabbo.
Caballero, ay, acá vendrá Guatuz. Ese mulato que mide 7 pies y pesa 169 libras. Y cuando ese mulato llega al solar, todo el mundo dice, a correr, que ahí llegó Guatusi, el hombre más guapo de La Habana.
Wabbo.
Guatusi, ¿qué quieres? Oye, me dicen que tú eres guapo.
A mí, todo me tiene miedo.
No me digas que a ti te tiene miedo porque yo sé que me bajo con cualquiera.
Más grande que yo no hay ninguno.
Vamos a bajarlo.
Cuando quieras.
Nos bajamos, Guatusi. Nos bebemos la tarde aquí ahora mismo. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? Saca lo que tengo encima, que yo no te tengo miedo a ti. Todo el mundo te tiene miedo en La Habana, caballero, pero yo no tengo yo. A mí no me importa que tú tengas 7 pies. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? ¿Qué es lo que pasa, Guatusi? Digo no, porque yo de los guapos me río. Como que me río en la cara, Guatusi. A correr. Bien. Nos bajamos. Caballero, nadie se va a pagar con Guatusi. ¿Pero por qué le tienen miedo a Guatusi?
7 pies, grande y feo, a correr todo el mundo.
No le tenga miedo a Guatusi, muchacho.
El que no huye, corre.
No, que va. Cuando Guatusi llega y dice, yo soy guapo, usted seguía saca 100 malletas y dice, bueno,
The Wabbo on the Jabbo.
Sí, que no como ese cuento y que ya que Guatusi se aplaca y se va para allá porque Guatusi es para que bla, caballero, así que...
That was another one. It was up on the charts back in 63. It was in the summer, as I recall. That one is Ray Barretto on Tico Records, King of Mambo Records, and El Watusi. How's that for remembering it? It's on turntable number 2, and I couldn't look back at it. It was on turntable number 2, and I couldn't look back at it. Take 2.
Radio, your constant companion. Radio, your family friend.
Back in 1959, Jerry Wallace scored big with this one.
With this ring I give to you a love that's true from my heart. With this ring I promise we won't part. everything I'll ever do, I'll do for you, you alone. With this ring, you'll be my very own. I will give you all my love, and I make this vow. I will love you all my life as I love you now. With this ring, you'll always be close to me for eternity. With this ring, I give you all my love. Ooh. And I'll make this vow. I will love you all my life as I love you now. With this ring, you'll always be close to me for eternity. With this ring, I give you all my love. With this ring, I give you all my love. With this ring, I give you all my love. With this ring, I give all my love.
Jerry Wallace, he had the biggest #1 record of the world in 1959, Primrose Lane. You remember that? Primrose Lane, Primrose Lane. Well, he also did this one, With This Ring. The Tip, it was a two-sided hit, How the Time Flies, and we play that every once in a while. It was the bigger side, but both sides got spins. I'm holding nothing back. We're doing them all here at Radio Mountain. Another surprise is this next one featuring the Rocketeens. I'll throw the scratches in for free. Rocketeens and woo woo. You're saying, no. Yes, that was a big hit. What am I playing? I'm playing Top 40. It had a little bit of everything. The best of everything. Best of rock, best of country, best of middle of the road. How the middle of the road was part of the scene back then, too. Here's the man.
Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other.
All right, love fun lovers, that's Frank Sinatra, of course, and Love and Marriage. That's back in the 50s. The record looks like it's in good shape, but many of you record this show, and you're going to find out that the little tips I tell you are true. If you listen close to that record, it was really scratchy for about the first 15 seconds. I reached down and got the aerosol Boss record cleaner, and immediately the record cleared up. Just saying. So if you've got some records that you want to hear and they're kind of scratchy, just give them a shot of, well, you can't get Boss Record Cleaner anymore. They're out of business. We bought the last tank car of it. But anyhow, you can use window cleaner, or you can use just water in an atomizer. It'll really work good. I'm going to do one more example of middle of the road. And like I've told you, I'm going over here and get my other record queued up here. I'm going to get it switched over here. Right there. Okay, it's all ready to go. Like I said, the top 40 was the best of everything. It was the middle of the road. They had the country, they had the instrumentals, and they had rock and roll too. But this time we're going over to the countryside. Yeah, they had John D. and they had Patsy Cline and Floyd Kramer on his piano. And Ray Stevens, all those guys were country. So was this next guy. And you're going to say, no, you're way out. But no, I'm way in. This was a chart hit back in '61.
I dreamed I was there in Hillbilly Heaven. Last night I dreamed I went to Hillbilly Heaven. And you know who greeted me at the gate? The old cowboy philosopher himself, Will Rogers. He said to me, Tex, the big boss of the riders up here has asked me to kind of show you around. Right over yonder's a couple of your old compadres. My, was I glad to see them. Carson Robinson and the Mississippi Blue Yodeler, Jimmy Rogers. I dreamed I was there in Hillbilly Heaven. Oh, what a beautiful sight. He introduced me to Wiley Post, and he showed me to the Hall of Fame with all the gold guitars and fiddles hanging on the wall. Then he said, Tex, step over this way. There are two more of your friends I know you'll want to see. They're waiting for you. And there they were, standing side by side, smiling at me. Hank Williams and Johnny Horton. I met all the stars in Hillbilly Heaven. Oh, what a star-studded night. Then I asked him who else he expected within the next, say, 100 years. He handed me a large book covered with stardust. Will called it the Big Tally Book. In it were many names, and each name was branded in pure gold. I began to read some of them as I turned the pages. Red Foley, Ernest Tubb, Gene Autry, Roy Acuff, Eddie Arnold, Tennessee Ernie, Eddie Dean, Andy Griffith, Roy Rogers, Tex Ritter. Tex Ritter. Oh, well, that's when I woke up. And I'm sorry I did, because I dreamed I was there in Hillbilly Heaven. Oh, what a beautiful song.
Some of you may say I'm a little square and off target, but no, I'm here playing the top 40 for you. I'm your guide of what we used to play back in the old days. This one here, I was just a teenager when I was just 13 years old when that came out. It was in 1960. Tex Ritter, his orchestra there, and I dreamed of a Hillbilly Heaven. And for those of you who know, Tex was one of the biggest country stars there was. And he passed while singing to the prisoners in jail. Great stuff.
Roses in the room.
until the hour, dear. But at 12 o'clock, I must go home. I love to stay here all night, kiss you, dearest, in the silvery moonlight, hold you close to me and squeeze you real tight. But soon I'll have to go. The hour isn't far. 20 more minutes I can linger, dear. 20 more minutes I can hold you near. But at 12 o'clock, I must go But at 12 o'clock, I must go
That's at 12 o'clock on the Valentines. I don't know what the label. Let me get it off of there because I've been delinquent in giving you the labels. My eyes are really tired. 20 minutes before the hour, the Valentines, the number is RR3107. Next, here's a really treat. This is the Fascinators. You're going to love this. Here they are now doing a teenage wedding.
To a teenage wedding, no happier boy could there be. As I walked down the aisle, I tried not to smile. I could hardly believe it was me. Whoa. Then, as I turned and saw her, no lovelier girl could I find. My heart filled with pride as I looked at my bride, for that teenage wedding was mine. I remember the day I met her, just a year ago today. Then I knew that I could never forget her eyes, her smile, that made my heart so gay. Now that my new life's beginning, today in this place so divine, for the love of my life is my teenage wife, for that teenage wedding was mine.
That's the teenage wedding, everybody, and the Fascinators. They're on Purple Capitol Records. We have a last dance, and here it is now.
Just one more dance with you before the night is through. We'll dance and dream like other lovers do at our high school dance. Just put your cheek to mine and let me know you love me What made the hours disappear? Or was it just that you were here? What made the time go so fast? And I found my love at last, and now the dance is through. But love has just begun for me and you. We won't forget the world we met so new at our high school dance. Just put your cheek to mine and let me know you love me all the time. And always I'll remember you were mine at our high school dance.
That's the high school dance, and who was that? That's the tip to the record we opened our show with. Short Fat Fanny, that's Larry Williams, and that was a tip. It was a two-sided hit. High School Dance, and that's on, looking over the specialty records. One laying here on the deck that I forgot to tell you what about. We played Here Come the Bride, that opened up with the organ. Here Comes the Bride, yeah. That one is by the Donnells. It's on Alpha. It's purple-colored, Alpha Records. And it's a Donnell production. The number is 001. The Donnells, go out and grab it. And as my hand moves towards that lever, we hear... We'll get some Boss record cleaner on it here. See, it works. Sounded like it was gnawed on by Wild Beaver. I'm sitting here loving this. Are you? You like these songs? I swear. In a good way. But if you were that youngster again, and you flipped your radio on back in '63, this is just what you would have heard. What's this playing in the background? You ought to remember that. Guy had a big hit just the year before with Wonderland by Night. You recognize him, don't you? He had a big German orchestra. Yes, he did. That was Bert Kempfert. Bert Kempfert, and this is The Happy Feeling. Makes you happy just to listen to it. Even though I've got the oldies but goodies, there's one thing that is missing, and what's that? That's being young again. Hey, if you liked your visit with us, kindly give us a thumbs up and tell a friend that we're here. YouTube doesn't promote us any. And it's just word of mouth getting us out. So if you would, tell a friend to listen to our Oldies But Goodies party. We're on with a new show every Friday and every Tuesday here at Radio Mountain. We've got Dr. Orville, Kevin, with Oldies But Goodies starting at 3 o'clock every Tuesday. So dial that up. All right, I'm going to have to get out of here and get some breakfast. One of those days at the Oldies Channel. Hey, from me to you, I love you very much. Thanks for going back with me, and we'll talk to you again next week. Good night, everyone, and be happy.